At first light, the herd stands ready for inspection. The herd moves in an orderly flow.
Condition looks good.
Health and condition are confirmed before transport. Sorting prepares the herd for the next stage. Transport begins with careful positioning. Each step is controlled and deliberate. The load is secured for a stable journey. The journey now moves beyond the ranch. From pasture to industry, the route stays direct. Documentation keeps the process traceable.
Keep it straight, keep it straight. Whoa, hold it right there. Now the load reaches the factory yard.
The material has arrived at the processing site. At the factory edge, the handoff begins.
Every movement stays measured and calm.
The first stop is a clean preparation zone. The herd enters the internal holding system. Transport ends at the dock edge. Arrival data confirms the shipment. Isolation protects the process chain. Sanitation is built into every step. The route continues toward the main building. Clear markings keep the flow organized. The staging area prepares the next move. The crew guides the herd with precision.
Transport is complete at the processing entrance.
The plant stands ready for production. Access remains tightly controlled. The facility opens into the workflow.
Safe paths keep the operation organized.
Movement stays smooth at each corner. Preparation begins with a clean wash station.
The exterior ties directly into the plant interior.
The handoff stays continuous. Exterior ends where processing begins. The factory entrance feeds the first processing step. Cleaning begins at the first wash line. Each horn is rinsed with care. The wash tunnel keeps everything consistent.
The floor system carries waste away efficiently.
Airflow helps prepare the material for sorting.
Records keep the line organized.
The line splits according to plan.
Horn condition determines the next path.
Size sorting keeps the production line balanced. Even the floor guides the motion. Sorting ends at the staging gate. Handbags factory.
Order creates a smoother workflow.
The material now enters core processing. Initial cleaning and sorting are complete. The core hall begins the transformation. Material moves in a measured rhythm.
The first refinement happens by hand and machine.
A controlled rinse resets the surface.
Nothing leaves the line unchecked.
Inspection follows immediately after cleaning.
Surface quality is checked under direct light.
Waste is separated from the working line.
Transfer keeps the process continuous.
Buffer storage balances the workflow.
Every piece passes a checkpoint. The final rinse prepares the next phase. The core hall feeds the main process.
Preparation ends at the machine bay.
Core processing now hands off to transformation. The main machine takes over.
Pressure begins the structural change. Shaping gives the product its form. Edges are refined for luxury finish. Stability comes from controlled heat. Cooling locks the form in place. Each cut finds its own purpose. Preparation sets up the final look.
Form verification keeps the line exact. The final press sharpens the profile. Internal transport keeps production moving.
The transformed pieces move onward.
The workflow now branches into automation.
Main transformation now hands off to automation.
Every piece is tracked in real time.
Digital checks keep the line accountable.
Automation speeds up sorting without losing precision.
Vision systems catch what the eye might miss. Precision dosing keeps every batch consistent. Multiple flows become one production stream. The system checks itself at every stage. Rotation keeps the workflow efficient. Human control remains central in automation. Synchronization keeps quality stable.
Automation now feeds the finishing stages. Precision finishing begins with a clean bench.
The finish starts at the edges.
Color settles into the final details.
Polishing brings out the final shine.
The parts now come together.
Hardware completes the structure.
Finishing stitches define the premium look.
The finished piece now heads to testing. Precision now gives way to verification.
Quality control waits just ahead. The final review begins at the table. Measurements must match the standard.
Light reveals what the line must confirm.
Durability is checked before release. Packaging prepares the final product for shipment.
Protection begins the packing process.
Each box is formed with care.
A tight wrap protects the load. Dispatch begins with final checks.
The truck arrives in the exact loading position.
The final check clears the load.
Storage stays organized for the next shipment.
The shipment has cleared the plant.
The factory resets for another cycle. This is the finished production output.
And this is how modern factories produce luxury handbags, belts, and fashion accessories from start to finish.
The full system now stands revealed.